Well, it seems these days that Disney isn't too concerned with their public image, and stories like this definitely don't help anything, as Disney is seeking the dismissal of a Raglan Road death lawsuit because the victim was a Disney Plus subscriber. So we're going to talk about this, and this is an article here from WDWNT and give some thoughts on it. So hi, I'm Jared with Capture the Magic, and again, the headline there, and you did hear that correctly. Disney is trying to get a lawsuit dismissed because of the victim was a Disney Plus subscriber. It says Disney has asked a Florida court to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit filed earlier this year regarding a woman who passed away due to anaphylactic shock after a meal at Disney Springs, citing an arbitration waiver in the terms and conditions for Disney Plus. So where this stems from is it was in October of 2023. The lawsuit has been filed by Jeffrey Piccolo, I think I'm going to get this wrong, who's the husband of a woman. We're just going to say Dr. Tang Soon, a doctor at NYU Langone in New York City. She passed away after eating a meal at Raglan Road in Disney Springs in October 2023. She had a severe dairy and nut allergy and informed the wait staff at the restaurant of her dietary needs and was unequivocally assured that they could be accommodated. She ordered and ate the Sure I'm Frittered vegetarian broccoli and corn fritters, scallop forest, and the Shepherd went vegan entree and a side of onion rings. After their meal, her husband returned to the hotel room, and Dr. Tangson and her mother-in-law continued to shop at Disney Springs. Later that evening, she had an acute allergic reaction in Planet Hollywood, a self-administered EpiPen, and was transported to a local hospital where she later died. In the latest update for the Disney Springs wrongful death lawsuit, Disney cited legal language within the terms and conditions for Disney Plus, which, quote, requires users to arbitrate all disputes with the company. Disney claims Piccolo reportedly agreed to this in 2019 when signing up for a 1-month free trial of the streaming service on his PlayStation console. In the May 31st motion filed to move the wrongful death lawsuit to arbitration, Disney attorneys said that the Disney Plus subscriber agreement states that any dispute, except for small claims, must be resolved by individual binding arbitration. Disney says that similar language is agreed to by Piccolo when he used the My Disney Experience app to purchase tickets to visit Epcot at Disney World in September 2023. Although his wife died before she and her husband could use those tickets. Whether Piccolo actually reviewed the Disney terms is also immaterial, the motion says. Attorneys for Piccolo called Disney's latest motion preposterous. I completely agree, and that it's absurd to believe that the 153 million subscribers to the popular streaming service have waived all claims against the company and its affiliates because of language, quote, buried within the terms and conditions, according to Newsday. The notion that terms and agreements by a consumer when creating a Disney Plus free trial account would forever bar that customer's right to a jury trial in any dispute with any Disney affiliate or subsidiary is so outrageously unreasonable and unfair as to shock the judicial conscience, and this court should not enforce such an agreement. In that same August 2 filing, attorneys for Piccolo cite that Piccolo is serving as a plaintiff in the case on behalf of his wife and her estate, not as an individual, and that his wife's estate does not exist at the time of him signing up for a free trial of Disney Plus. Piccolo's attorneys claim that Disney is, quote, attempting to enforce an agreement that is never signed against a party who also never signed. This argument borders on the surreal, said Piccolo's attorneys in the filing. Said Walt Disney Parks and Resorts and their attorneys declined Newsday's request for comment. When it comes to lawyers have a bad reputation, I think it's pretty clear as to why for things like this. Now, Disney is notoriously very litigious, but I'm not a lawyer. I don't claim to be a lawyer. And I don't know if this has any legal precedent at all, but this is absolutely ridiculous. This is stupid. This is dumb. The fact that if you sign up for Disney Plus, you forever are not able to sue Disney if something happens, if they claim on their property that, yes, this is perfectly fine to eat because if not, this could kill me and something happens. Well, I'm sorry, you can't sue us because you signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus. That's insane. And if this gets held up, I mean, I don't even like this. This can't literally almost just can't get held up because you would have this buried in terms of agreements with every single company for anything that you do. If you go, I mean, they're even saying because it's the same terms of agreements when you're buying tickets, it's things like this. I think this is just, it's gross. And it's obviously that this man has been through a lot and I can't even imagine. It's terrible what he's gone through and then have to go through this where they're saying, well, basically you well, you were on your PlayStation and signed up for a free Disney Plus account. Like, well, sorry, nothing we can do for you there. Like, that's just crazy. I mean, I know lawyers are going to lawyer stuff like that, but I think from a PR standpoint, giant corporation doesn't care and will do whatever they can to save money, not pay things out, which is true. They do. And this is exactly how they operate. And anybody that thinks that a giant corporation is your friend, just look to this. This is exactly how they will operate. Where does this end? You would have everything. You would never be able to sue a company again because they would say, well, you have to go to arbitration because, when you use that coupon for the buy one, get one buffalo wings, sorry, you forfeit any right to sue us whenever we got you sick or something like that. So I just don't see how this would work again. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know. I'm just using common sense to say this is stupid and gross. And I really hope to hear about the Disney lawyers being laughed out of the courtroom and point at and mocked at, to be quite honest. But anyways, not a lawyer. We'll see what happens with this, but that's a wild update to say the least. So that's going to be it for this video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel as we do lots of coverage here of Disney World, Universal Studios, Epic Universe, and pop culture news. And let us know in the comments, what do you think about this story? And until next time, we will see you in the parks.